Hi, I'm Joanne Danckwardt from One Agency JD Property Agents in Fairy Meadow, and I'm here today to talk to you about 5 things that you should be really asking potential property managers. So all property managers should be able to articulate to you what their points of difference are compared to other property managers. For example, in our office here, our property manager will always provide our owners with a direct mobile number, so you've got access to them at any time. Your property manager should be able to provide you with a very high level of service. If they're managing 200 properties, they're unlikely to be able to do that. So that is a very good question to ask. How many properties are you currently managing? Just to see whether they've got the capacity to service you and your property in the manner that you would like it to be done. Your property manager should be able to tell you how often they're going to be doing the routine inspections. So for us, it's really important that we go after the first quarter just to make sure that they're maintaining it to the level that we would require. If they're not, we'll go back again. You are allowed 4 inspections a year, and you do have to be a bit wise with how you use those. But most of the time, after the quarterly inspection, we will do an inspection every 6 months if they're up to standard. Some agencies don't do any routine inspections at all, so it's very, very important to find this out. Do they do routine inspections? And if they do, when do they do them? I can't stress how important it is to find out how a property manager selects tenants. Not only is it looking over the application form, but are they digging deeper? Are they looking at their personal references, the business references? Are they checking the rental register, the one that tells them how they're paying, the ledger, and making sure that if they've rented before, that they've been on time, that they're paying, they're good payers. Really, really important. Seeing how much collateral they have behind them. Are they going to be able to afford the rent, and are they a person that you would love to have in your property? So it's super important that the property manager has the time and makes the time to do the proper checks. Another point that's really important to find out from your property manager is how they handle rent arrears. So what's a rent arrear? That means that the tenant is behind in paying their rent. They're not actually paying it when it's due, or they're living there and they haven't paid the rent, it's not up to date. So you really want to find out what do they do. Now I'm telling you here, it's really important to us that we have a very good relationship with those tenants and that we can talk to them at any time, contact them, that they don't ignore us, and that we find out what their situation is. Sometimes there can be a valid reason for them not paying on time, but you need to be on top of it. As property managers, it's super important, and we're very proud to be able to do that for our owners, to make sure that it doesn't get behind too far, and if it does, that we're on top of it and we know all about it.